Chapter 3 is all about grabs and chokes that come from behind. And the main kick that we're trying to get familiar with, understand how to use and appreciate the value of is side kick. So, like I said in the last video, the first belt rank of each chapter, we are revising and revisiting a previous problem with maybe a slight adaptation that is going to make a new solution for us. So I'm going to be facing away from Mingjun, and he's going to grab me. Now he's pulling me. This foot is going to come in the front because that's the foot that's closest. I'm going to use side kick, pretty straightforward. He's committed both his hands to my arm, so it's going to be quite difficult for him to defend his stomach. I'm going to be learning about the range here and the angle. Boom, side kick. Then the rest is the same, and I can finish with a side fist strike like I did in the last bout. Or if I've got a big side kick in, boom, maybe the side kick is even enough by itself, but that's fine. Side kick, escape the wrist, side fist strike optional, and run away. The next one is the rear bear hug. So the rear bear hug, we need to know about the triangle shape. The problem here is that it's difficult for me to maneuver, right? I don't really have space. So what I'm going to do to create space is make a triangle by moving my shoulders forward, my hands forward, and my hips back. Now, I haven't managed to break the hold, but that's absolutely fine because what I have done is created space for my elbow to come behind me. Now, let's say we do it a bit more dynamically. Here, turn elbow, right? Let's say that I don't manage to break the hold. Here, I've still managed to get space for this elbow to come in. And then after the first elbow, we're just going to have to adapt to the evolving situation. And I'm going to be showing my skill of striking to my side. So I've got elbow, side fist, side kick, for example. But basically any moves that fit on the side, which is basically those, right? Elbow, side fist, side kick, but in any order that fits the situation. The important thing is that you're adapting to the changing spatial relationship between you and your partner. Last but not least is the rear choke. So, like every choke, the first thing is going to be thinking about my airway, because my airway is blocked right now. So I'm going to drop in here so that I'm stable. I've just lowered my center of gravity. I'm going to take my hands in here, and the pocket of space that I'm looking for is going to be in the elbow crevice right here. So I'm going to tuck my chin in, and I'm looking for this is where I'm trying to put my elbow in. Then I'm going to move my hips out of the way, drive with this elbow here, and I've found something there. And then I'm going to turn on my side. I'm just going to push this side here, and then I've got, in this case, side fist strike is in range, and then I'm going to finish with side kick. Just going to go for the leg to vary the levels, and then escape. Green Belt Senior has the three drills that we just looked at. It's going to be all three of those together at Green Belt Senior. That is chapter 3.